The secret life of your clicks. The great internet journey. The invisible magic in your hand. You touch a small icon on your phone screen, and in less than a second, a photo from a friend in Tokyo appears. It feels like magic, but it is actually a high-speed detective story happening under your feet and across the oceans. Millions of tiny messages are flying through the air and under the sea at this very moment. The internet is not a cloud in the sky. It is a giant physical machine made of glass, light, and metal. Every time you send a text or watch a video, you are starting a global race. This race moves faster than a jet, yet it stays completely silent and invisible to our eyes. To understand this mystery, we must follow a single digital message as it leaves your house. But where does it go first? And how does it find its way through a world with billions of other devices? The answer lies in a secret address that everyone has, but almost no one sees. The mystery of the digital passport. Every computer, tablet, and phone in the world has a special number called an IP address. Think of it as a digital passport or a home address for the internet. Without this number, the internet is just a group of lonely machines that cannot talk to each other. When you type a website name, your computer asks a giant digital phone book called DNS for help. It says, "I know the name, but I need the number." In a heartbeat, the DNS gives your computer the exact coordinates for the server where that website lives. Now your message has a destination, but it is much too big to travel in one piece. To move quickly, it must do something very strange and split itself into many tiny parts. But how do these small pieces find each other again once they reach the other side of the planet? Tiny travelers in small envelopes. Your photo or message breaks into thousands of little pieces called packets. Imagine taking a beautiful painting, cutting it into tiny squares, and putting each square into its own envelope. Each envelope has the destination address and a number, so the computer knows how to put the puzzle back together. These packets do not all travel together. They are like cars in a busy city looking for the fastest road. Some might go through London, while others might go through New York to reach the same goal. They move through routers, which act like smart traffic police officers for the digital world. These routers look at the address on each envelope and point them in the right direction. But the road they take is not made of asphalt or dirt. It is a road made of pure light, hidden deep under the waves of the dark blue ocean. The glass highways under the sea. When your message needs to cross from one continent to another, it dives deep underwater. There are hundreds of giant cables lying on the bottom of the ocean. These cables are as thick as a human arm, and they are filled with thin glass fibers. Inside these glass fibers, your packets turn into flashes of light. These lasers blink on and off billions of times every second to carry your data. Sharks sometimes swim past these cables, completely unaware that the world's secrets are flying through them at the speed of light. The light travels thousands of miles in a tiny fraction of a second until it reaches a massive building on the other side. This building is a library that never sleeps, filled with thousands of humming machines. What happens inside these digital libraries determines if you see your cat video or a blank screen. The library that never sleeps. The packets arrive at a data center, a huge room full of powerful computers called servers. These servers store all the websites, videos, and photos in the world. They are the brains of the internet, working 24 hours a day to answer our questions. When your packets reach the right server, the computer opens the envelopes and puts the puzzle back together. It finds the file you asked for and prepares to send it back to you. The entire process starts again, but this time, the information is coming home to your screen. The server sends the data back through the same glass highways and under the same oceans. It moves through the air as radio waves and enters your house through your router. But there is one final step that makes sure your computer knows the message is actually for you. The final light on your screen. Your phone or laptop receives the incoming radio waves and translates them back into electronic signals. The computer checks the packet numbers one last time to make sure nothing is missing or broken. If a piece is lost during the long journey, it quickly asks the server to send it again. Finally, the image appears on your screen as colorful pixels. All of this, the DNS search, the packet splitting, the ocean cables, and the server response, happened in less time than it takes to blink. You are now looking at a piece of information that traveled the world just for you. The internet is a beautiful example of human engineering, connecting billions of people in a single web. It is a world where distance does not exist and information is always moving. But what if this giant machine could think for itself? And what does the future hold for our digital world? The speed of human connection. In the early days, the internet was very slow and could only send simple text messages. Today, we can watch high-quality movies and talk to people across the globe with zero delay. We are building even faster roads, using satellites in space to bring the internet to the most distant mountains and deserts. This technology allows doctors to help patients from far away and students to learn from the best teachers in the world. It is more than just wires and light. It is a bridge that brings us all together. Every click you make is a small part of this incredible, living system. Next time you use your phone, remember the journey your data took. It crossed oceans, moved at the speed of light, and visited giant libraries just to reach your hand. The internet is truly the most complex and wonderful detective story ever written by humans. As we look to the future, the internet will continue to grow and change in ways we cannot even imagine. New technologies are being tested right now that could make today's high-speed internet look like a slow turtle. The digital world is just beginning its most exciting chapter yet.